Hello, it's me, Danny. I am the host of the Manifested Sis podcast. I'm also a life coach and an energy healer, which means I help people remove the blocks that are keeping them from manifesting the life of their dreams. So today we are going to talk about, seven questions to ask yourself to really transform your life. We talk a lot about transformation, manifesting, healing, growth, personal development, all that stuff. And we tackle it from different areas. I run the Lifestyle Redesign Lounge on Facebook. It's a private group. Come join us. If you identify as a woman, come join us and we'll hang out. We talk about all kinds of personal development stuff, but we tackle it from different areas. Sometimes it's very brain-based, straight psychology, right? Sometimes it's very woo, very like energies, that whole woo-woo side of things. I blend the practical, logical, and I blend the woo and the spiritual together because we are multifaceted and we need that kind of blend sometimes to make shit happen, to make transformation really occur. And the questions that we're going to talk about today are a great starting point for you if you are just starting your journey to transformation and kind of you starting your personal development journey. And they're also a really great check-in for those of you who already have. Whether you are 6 months down the road, a year, 10 years, asking yourself these questions and journaling through them, even better, journaling out the responses to them, it's grounding. It's transformative in just answering them, like settling yourself just to answer and figure out where you're really at right this moment. And it's expansive because when you have to sit and think of these answers, it helps you like open up to what you're going towards. So I kind of gave a big setup for it, but here are the 7 questions that you ask yourself when you're ready to transform your life. The first one is, who am I? Yikes. Okay, that's a big question and you can answer it many different ways. It depends on how esoteric you want to go. Like, I am a light being, I am energy, I am love light. Okay, sure sis, that's great. But here on earth also, let's think about who are you here? And you can answer that. I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm a lover, I'm a fighter, I'm a Virgo, whatever. But who are you? What's your day-to-day? Like, what is your life? Who are you in this world? What do you give? What do you love? What do you hate? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? All of that stuff. Who are you? What makes you you? There's no wrong answers to this because whatever you write is right, right? Whatever you write is you from your perspective. So I was just giving those examples to kind of guide it, like, oh, maybe think about that, maybe think about that. But whatever you choose to write is the right answer here. So who are you? And then I want you to think, who says? Because you might write down things that aren't even your story. Think about that. I'm a good whatever. I'm a good writer. Do you think you're a good writer, or did you just get praise on it before? Thoughts? Right? So keep that in mind as you're writing. Who am I? Who am I truly? Okay. What do I want? Question number 2. What do I want? Now, this question could take you 18 pages of a notebook. This question could take you a million years to answer fully. This page could be quick. Happiness and love. Joy and peace. Like, whatever. Again, there's no wrong when you're answering this. But what I want you to consider is, when you're looking at what do I want you to make sure that everything that you write down is what you want. What, insert your name here, wants. And not what you've been told to want, what you think you should want, what your parents want for you, what your spouse wants for you, what your boss wants for you, what your kids want for you. Because in those roles that we wrote down in the who am I, sometimes those roles of I am a doctor, I am a mother, I am a sister, I am a friend, I am a wife, those type of roles that we put down for ourselves, they kind of get convoluted in our wanting process. And we start to think that the things that those titles mean that we want is what we actually want. So I want you to get really settled. Take a few deep breaths. Put your hand on your heart. Put your hand on your solar plexus. Take a few deep breaths. Close your eyes and really settle in, like, what do I want? Do I really want to get married and have 2.5 kids and a dog in a picket fence house in the suburbs? Is that really what I want? Or is that what I've been told to want from TV forever? What do you want? I want to get a house in Mexico and just chill on the beach forever. The kids can come if they want. John can come if he wants. That's what I want. What do you want? What does the life that you really want look like? And you can be as detailed as you want. There's no wrong and right, and you can do this over and over, however many times you'd like. So just feel free in knowing that you can't make a mistake on this. The only thing that I want to caution you against is thinking of others versus yourself right now. Only what you want can be written down here, okay? Next question. What am I willing to do to get it? So everything that you wrote down and what I want, what you willing to do to get it, sis? What are you willing to do? Are you willing to have long nights? Are you willing to give up some friends? Are you willing to pay big money for it? Are you willing to spend a lot of time on it? Are you willing to move across the country for it? What are you willing to do to get what you want? Are you willing to learn a new language? Learn how to code? I don't know. What are you willing to do to get what you want? Think about that, because being willing, like having this vision of like, ooh, I want to, have a big old house on the beach with a butler and it's a mansion, yeah, and have like a driver takes me around in the Bentley and you can say that's what I want. And then we got to think about, wait, hold on a second. I got to afford that. Then I have all these lives depending on me. Do I want all these people's livelihoods depending on me? What kind of job do I need in order to get that thing that I said I want? Do I want to work that hard, or do I want to be able to chill with my family all day and just have a regular 9 to 5, chill with my family in the evenings and the weekends? What do I want? What am I willing to do for it? Following that closely is, what am I willing to give up to get it? Hey, what are you willing to give up? Are you willing to give up weekends? Girls' nights out with your friends? Are you willing to give up some friends that might be toxic and just not heading in the way you're heading? Are you willing to give that up? Are you willing to give up certain foods to hit the body goal? Are you willing to give up sleeping in so that you can wake up and go meet with a trainer? What are you truly willing to give up? It goes hand in hand with the other question, because it's really, I don't want to say realistic, but it's getting real with yourself about what you can and can't commit to right now. And I say right now because you're writing it in the now. So you're coming from your now perspective of who you are as you write it. 6 months from now, sis, you're going to be a whole different person, hopefully, because you're growing, because you're listening to podcasts like this, and you're doing your other self-work and healing work, right? Right. So in 6 months, you're going to be a whole different person. And where you're writing it from, it might change. Your wants might look different. What you're willing to give up might look different. So just from where you're at right now, what are you willing to give up? And be real with yourself. This is not the time to idealize, like, well, my best version of me, my next level self would. Nope, because you're not next level self right now. Right now, you are you here now writing down what it is you want and what you're willing to give up for it. Okay? The next question is, who's on my team? And I love this question because you are always supported. And if you feel like there's no one you can write down on this list, I want you to know a couple things. One, you can write down Danielle Marie Faust, because I'm on your team. I might be long distance, but I'm supporting you, boo. You can hop into my Facebook group. I will be there and be there for you. If you need a coach, DM me. We can talk about coaching. I will be there for you in a much more hands-on fashion. But just know that I'm here for you. Even if we never connect and you're just following my Instagram and getting a little motivation and support, I'm here for you. So you can write down one name. If you couldn't think of a name to write down, Danielle Marie Faust, Faust. Thank you. Write that down. Okay? But then let's also think a little more woo. Whatever you think the creator is, creator, source, the most high God, Jesus, I don't know, Allah, infinity, collective consciousness, eternity, the all. Whatever you pray to, whatever you think is a creator, if you believe in a creator, whatever you think the source of all is, write that down, because that has your back 1,000%. If you believe in guardian angels, write them down. If you believe in a spirit squad, spirit guides and ancestors, write them down. The whole lot of them. Whatever you believe in on that front, write them down. They count. And literally, they're waiting to help you at all times. If you want to delve into that, I've got other episodes you can check out, or you can come into my group and we can talk about that a little bit, but just know you've got people on your team. If you couldn't think of anyone to write down immediately, you already have that little short list I gave you is right there. But back to humans that you do know in your real life. Write those down. Parents, friends, aunties, uncles, whatever. Teachers, mentors. Who's on your team? Who can support you in these goals? And it might be different teams for different goals, for different what you want, right? But write them down. Get that in your head, because you need to feel supported. No matter what your goals are, what you're willing to give up, what you're willing to do for them, you need to feel supported and know that you are not alone in this at all, ever, period. I don't care what your little gremlin in your brain is telling you right now. You are never alone at all, ever, period. Period. Okay. The next is, what do I need to do? Now we're getting more tactical, granular, real. What do I need to do for this? Do I need to go back to school? Do I need to learn to code? Do I need to make some calls? Do I need to move? What do I need to do? Maybe what you need to do first is make a to-do list. So let's get on it. What do you need to do to reach these goals? These what you want, right? Write down a few of them, the things that you want the most, and then list out what do you need to do for them. Top of your head. This does not have to be an exhaustive list. This does not have to be the end all be all. And this doesn't mean that it might not change in a month, because you're going to change in a month. Remember? Just like how I said 6 months from now you're different. Spoiler alert, a month from now you're different. As long as you're doing the work, the healing work. You're listening to podcasts like this and you're doing that self-care, self-work, healing work, growth work to get yourself together. Okay? So for now, today, at this point, what do you think that you need to do to get those things that you want? Those experiences that you want, those life circumstances that you want. Write those all out. And then the last one, and this is where I take your little feet and I put them next to the fire and I hold them there. I ask you, when are you going to start? That's question number 7. When am I going to start? When? When are you going to start? For this question, unlike all of the others, there is one right answer. Do you know what that one right answer is? That's right. Now. Right the fuck now. Start now, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. You don't know what is promised. You don't know. What you do know is that right now you are alive and well and you can do whatever the hell you want. So might as well make what you're doing today, right now, be what's taking you towards what you said you wanted in question number 2. Do you feel me? Did this resonate? I hope it did, my friend. It was sent with love from me to you. I hope that you take some time, write these 7 questions down, answer them fully, then come back in a month or 2 and do it again. Compare notes. Okay? Whew. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in, depending on where you're seeing or listening to this. I appreciate you. Please share this with a friend who might need to hear this good, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.